Every unloved child is a marionette, always yearning for false love and approval. I've hypnotized myself countless times, but found no trace of love. It promises love, but breeds evil.
Name. Age. Why were you at the crime scene?
Susan Neal, 25. I'm not the killer.
But at the crime scene, we only found your traces.
And Susan, you were at the victim's house around 4 a.m. How do you explain that?
I'm the one who called it in. I heard a baby crying and kept knocking. The door was unlocked.
Would someone who called it in be covered in blood and tamper with the scene?
Ray.
At 4:21 a.m., I was woken up by my neighbor's baby crying. At 4:35 a.m., I went downstairs to knock on her door. I found my neighbor lying on the floor. Her stomach was cut open, with a mechanical doll next to her. As for the blood on me, that happened while I was trying to save her. I got it on me accidentally.
You mean the killer placed a mechanical doll next to her?
Not placed. They were performing a ritual. I think his ceremony was set up very carefully.
Holding a ceremony in front of the victims. This killer is a total psycho.
But I think it's quite interesting.
Then did you see the victim's child?
Probably taken by the killer. Can I go now? Today is my first day of work. I have to report for duty.
Captain Foster. Susan's background checked out. She is a forensics examiner. Handpicked by Chief Warren for the Special Crimes Unit. She was supposed to report in today.
She's a forensics examiner?
Summer, take Susan downstairs for a psych eval and a physical.
Got it.
This is my recent psych eval report.
Subject, Susan Neal. In this psych test, she appears outgoing, helpful, and reliable. Does this sound like you?
My sister said, autistic people shouldn't be discriminated against. They have the ability to contribute to society.
You're right. I shouldn't hold any prejudice against autistic people. Normally, it's hard to fake a psych eval. The fact you passed proves you're a genius. Maybe having you on the team will bring us some unexpected surprises. The Special Crimes Unit. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Captain Foster, from my interviews in the victim's neighborhood, I found out the residents think the killer is highly likely Susan. Many neighbors think Susan Neal's mental state is a bit abnormal. She doesn't talk to anyone, smiles at everyone she meets, and it's an extremely stiff smile. As for the victim, she had repeatedly argued with the victim. She even threatened to turn the victim into a specimen.
As law enforcement, we can't use subjective assumptions to determine who the killer is. We have to rely on evidence. These findings can't be used as evidence.
But there's also no other evidence to prove that she isn't a suspect.
This is Susan's medical report. It shows that around 10 p.m. last night, Susan took a lot of sleeping pills. But the victim's time of death was around 4 a.m. If she were the killer, could she really go 6 hours without sleep, get brought in for questioning all morning, and not feel tired at all?
Captain Foster, Ray. Dr. Wayne's autopsy results are already out. He wants us to join the analysis meeting.
I found a small amount of anesthetics in the victim's body. Wrists, elbows, all have multiple contusions, likely caused by a fierce struggle.
The killer's dissection was extremely brutal. Must have really hated the victim. Could it be Eric Stark's wife? Mad at the victim for ruining her family? A crime of passion?
On the night of the murder, her son was sick in the hospital. She was there all night. She didn't have the time.
Susan, what do you think?
I think the killer's true motive wasn't murder, but revenge.
What? Inside the victim's stomach. A clue about the mechanical doll. You found it? Got it. We'll be right there. I heard you've seen this mechanical doll.
Yes, these kinds of mechanical dolls are hard to find. I think only one store sells them.
Do you know where that store is?
I can't quite remember. This is Henry. He's a delivery guy around here. He knows everything.
I remember this store. It's really tucked away. I think it's in this neighborhood, in an alley by the southeast corner. The owner's name is Felix Quinn. Yeah, now I remember. Felix Quinn. He also lives in this neighborhood. He actually had an argument with the victim before.
Then this Felix Quinn is a prime suspect. Thank you for your cooperation.
Helping the police is our duty. By the way, Miss Neal, I haven't received any packages from your sister lately. I'll let you know if I do.
Thank you.
Who is it? Can I help you?
Hello. Is Felix Quinn home? We'd like to ask him some questions.
Felix, run!
Start talking. Why'd you run?
I'm innocent! I didn't kill anyone!
When did I say you killed someone?
About Ivy Linden. I heard about it. And we never got along. I was afraid I couldn't explain it. I wouldn't be able to clear my name.
Felix Quinn is not the killer.
How do you know?
After the killer cut the baby out, he was still able to calmly perform a ritual. This shows his psychological endurance is extremely strong. Judging by Felix's behavior, he doesn't fit the profile.
I'm starting to realize that letting you join the Special Crimes Unit was definitely the right choice.
I have a feeling the killer will strike again.
Captain, bad news. The killer struck again.
What?
The victim is a pregnant woman. Time of death, 2 hours ago. The body is still warm.
The victim, Jackie Sloan. A few months ago, she was exposed as the other woman. She lashed out at people online, resulting in her account getting banned and her career tanking. What she and the previous victim have in common is, both were about 9 months pregnant, and both babies were illegitimate.
Based on our investigation so far, the two victims' social circles didn't overlap at all. They didn't know each other.
Susan, what's your take?
I just examined the wounds on both victims, and found that their abdomens both have 3 hesitation cuts.
What does that mean?
Hesitation cuts indicate the killer is nervous, or unsure of where to cut, which causes them. But the positions of these 3 cuts are completely identical, and the angles are similar too. This tells us the killer isn't clueless about dissection. They're just pretending to be.
I checked these mechanical dolls, and they're exactly the same as the ones sold in Felix's shop.
All right. Summer, take a team to check Felix's shop. Find out who bought this doll.
Got it.
Ray, I need you to check the travel routes of the 2 victims and see if they overlap anywhere.
On it.
Susan, why are you still here?
I'm thinking about the killer's motive. I suddenly realized the killer might not be after revenge. This ritual the killer performed seems to be a substitution ritual. Substitution? I think our previous direction was all wrong. The killer might not be after revenge, but trying to save their unborn babies.
Redemption? Why do you think that?
I can feel it. The killer is actually the same kind of person as me. Both victims were pregnant, had no stable income, and had poor interpersonal relationships. This means the children they give birth to won't be happy either.
Which means the killer also had an unhappy childhood. The killer might be using his mother as a model to pick his targets.
Right. The killer might see himself as a savior. My sister once said, all unloved children are just puppets. So, the killer uses puppet babies to replace those children.
This killer is a rather unique type among serial killers. We call them an angel of mercy.
Yes. This type of killer is usually a medical worker, typically aiming to save others or put them out of their misery.
His mother was a mistress, short-tempered, highly controlling, and worked in healthcare. Susan, if we crack this case, you get top credit.
Captain Foster, thanks for taking me home.
Susan, The magazine your sister sent has arrived.
This magazine comes out every day. It's full of medical facts that I love. My sister basically sends it to me every day. But she hasn't sent it for the past 2 days. I thought she didn't care anymore.
Then why don't you just give her a call?
I'm grown up now. I have to try and fit into society on my own. I can't keep calling her.
Captain Foster, according to our investigation, both victims went to the same private hospital for prenatal checkups. However, they saw different doctors. Captain Foster, based on your psychological profile, I found 3 suspects. They are Henry Young, Vivian Yates. They all left their jobs half a year ago and are now studying abroad. But I couldn't find their contact information.
Henry Young? What kind of name is that? Is it his real name?
I thought the same thing. The name seemed a bit off, so I checked his ID records. Turns out it's real. Besides, his mother passed away 6 months ago.
Captain Foster, a psychology expert, Professor White just called, saying her 8-month pregnant lover, Yvonne Neal, is missing.
Summer, take a team to check Yvonne's last known location.
Ray, you take a team to find out where Henry Young is. I have a feeling we are getting very close to the truth.
Got it.
Susan.
You keep staring at Henry Young's photo. What is it?
There's something about Henry that feels strangely familiar, like I've seen him somewhere.
That photo is from 6 months ago. His appearance might have changed a lot since then.
Hey, Susan's sister.
Susan, I saw your account was empty. I transferred $1 to you.
Susan's sister. Have you been busy lately?
Number. What is wrong, Susan?
I haven't received the magazine you sent me for 2 days. I thought, magazine? You didn't receive it?
I sent it to you every day. Could it be that the courier had some problem?
Packages? I haven't received any from your sister recently. If they arrive, I'll let you know.
I figured it out. Henry is Henry Young.
Henry Young is Henry Young.
Yes. Do you remember when you made me take a physical, and they found traces of sleeping pills in my system? Actually, at that time, I wasn't taking sleeping pills, but medication to relieve my autistic anxiety. I only take that medication when I feel a strong sense of unease.
And Henry, as a delivery guy, had the perfect chance to set things up, so you take those meds.
Right. Even though half a year ago Henry's 2 personas had very different vibes, they still share one common trait. They both have a dark mole by their mouths. That's something that can't be changed. Captain Foster, according to Felix Quinn, his puppet baby was sent out as a package. He told Felix the package got lost and even compensated him.
It all adds up. Let's move in.
I'm sorry.
Henry, you've been exposed. The cops are coming for you. Run!
Run? Where can I even go? Nobody loves me. Nobody. Shut up!
You should understand how I feel.
I was so close. It's all your fault. Your fault.
Captain, he's not here.
Ray, call an ambulance. Get her to the hospital. Susan, you stay here with her. The rest of you with me.
Every day, I send away so many children. They're so tiny. Some don't even have time to grow eyes to see this world before their lives are taken. Those children are tragic because they are unwanted children. That's why we are the same. And you're the only one who gets my work. You must witness the final rebirth.
You dragged me to the roof. Do you want us to die together? Can we choose another way to die? This way is too ugly.
To me, it's a rebirth.
I don't want to die. I'm sure my sister loves me, so I can't die. Otherwise, she'll be sad.
She's lying to you. You're so silly. Without you, she'll be much happier.
That's not true. Susan, you're a genius. The world of a genius is colorful.
You can use your abilities to help a lot of people. Remember what I'm telling you. If there's no one else to save you, then you have to become the light that saves others.
I'm sure my sister loves me. And I'm also sure I can love like a normal person.
No one in this world loves you, and no one loves me. Today, I'm going to set you free. Let's embrace rebirth together.
Henry, calm down. You still have a chance.
Henry, your mom loves you.
She could never love me.
Didn't she ever ride bikes with you? Didn't she hold an umbrella to walk you to school? Didn't she sit by your bed to tell you bedtime stories? Henry, you just don't remember. You forgot the moments your mom loved you. She loves you. You just forgot about it.
No!
My sister said, even weeds have the right to grow towards the sun. You think you're a savior? But those two children, what did they do wrong? Didn't they have the right to be born and feel the sunlight?
I have to apologize to my mom. I have to apologize to her. Hurry!
Susan, you did great. Henry's notes contain details of his plan and how he became so twisted.
This kid's a genius. His M.O. is exactly like this novel.
This book, I remember Rachel gave it to Henry. In her junior year, she published The Taming of Outliers. I don't believe she didn't notice Henry's issues. Unless
Rachel manipulated Henry into doing it.
Captain Foster, Ms. Neal, congratulations on cracking the case. I just didn't expect that kind, helpful Henry would be.
You and Henry were good friends, Miss White. And your father, Professor White, is a psychology expert. You yourself, Miss White, also graduated with a psychology degree. Spending all that time together, did you really not notice Henry's psychological issues?
Captain Foster, what exactly are you getting at?
The third victim, Yvonne Neal, was your father, Professor White's lover. Henry chose to target her. Do you think that's a coincidence?
Captain Foster, are you accusing me? What happened with that man has nothing to do with me. Besides, how could a weak woman like me possibly manipulate a serial killer?
But Henry's methods are exactly like the novel you gave him.
What does that matter?
Then can you explain why on Henry's phone, the very last call was from you, and it was right before we arrested him?
Captain Foster, Henry is a delivery guy. I called him to ask where my package was. Is there a problem with that?
She's the daughter of a psychology expert. She knows exactly how to dodge suspicion. If Yvonne dies, she becomes Professor White's sole beneficiary. This woman has been dancing in the gray area where the ends justify the means.
With Henry as a test subject, I failed. But I found an even more fun test subject. Too bad the organization won't let me touch her. Otherwise...
Someone's dead! We have a real and fake groom room. The body was found in the hidden level, the groom's collection room. While I was cleaning today, a red veil suddenly fell. I looked up, and oh my god, a real dead body.
Manager, do you know the victim?
No, I don't.
Then why are you so nervous?
The body was found in our shop. I'm afraid I can't explain it well. This way.
Don't be scared. I'm here.
I'm not claustrophobic. I like dissecting bodies. For me, not being accepted by others is what's really scary.
Could the killer have knocked out the victim first, then put the victim's neck into a noose, and manipulate the mechanism to let the rope slowly rise, killing the victim? September 18th. At 3:11 p.m., Charlie entered the haunted house. At 3:14 p.m., he entered the true and false groom instance alone. After that, he never appeared in the public surveillance area again. It is worth noting that when he entered the haunted house, he was carrying a black backpack and looking irritable.
When Charlie went in, he had a black backpack, but when his body was found, the bag was missing.
So that means the killer took his bag. Ray, reanalyze the footage. Find out who exactly took the victim's bag.
Got it. Susan, come with me to Charlie's parents' house. We need to ask some questions.
I'm a trace examiner. I only care about bodies. You can't work me like a horse.
Susan, you're a genius. And you taught yourself psychology. The capable do more. I don't want you to always be stuck in your own little world. Go out more, and you'll see a different view.
Thanks.
Mr. and Mrs. Rivers, I'm sorry for your loss. Charlie has passed away.
Dear.
We suspect he was murdered, so we're here to ask a few questions about it.
Is that loser finally dead? Good. That little bastard was nothing but a burden. I've wanted to wring his neck for a long time.
How could you say that? Charlie ended up like this, and it's partly our fault. It's my fault. I spoiled him. That's why he...
Ma'am, could you elaborate?
Charlie, he was obsessed with escape rooms. He got into a good college, but during his senior year, escape rooms got really popular. He got completely addicted.
Did he have any conflicts with others?
I just remembered. Last time he went to an escape room, he came back with a bruised lip. I think the owner and his guys beat him up.
He deserved it! Wasting his life on games. That's what he gets.
I feel like Mr. Rivers' reaction was a bit off. He and Charlie seemed more like sworn enemies. Hearing about Charlie's death, he wasn't sad at all.
In traditional Chinese parenting, a lot of parents claim it's for your own good, just to force their own ideas onto their kids. Mr. Rivers' anger is really nothing but his deep disappointment and helplessness. Look at this.
What is it?
I found this in Charlie's room. Does this look familiar?
This looks exactly like the fake groom room at Robin's place.
Yeah. Look at this. This blueprint was designed on February 21st. Robin's shop didn't open until June this year.
Robin and Charlie had a conflict, and he died in Robin's shop. But Robin says he doesn't know him. Robin is a major suspect. Come clean, Robin. Do you know Charlie or not? Captain Foster, I really don't know him. Still lying. I checked the cameras. Last month, you had your guys beat Charlie up outside. The footage caught it all clearly. I didn't know. That kid came to my shop to make a scene, saying I plagiarized. I couldn't help but hit him. I really didn't kill anyone. Then why didn't you confess earlier? Captain Foster, I didn't want to. I had a conflict with Charlie, and he died in my shop. If I admitted it from the start, how could I explain that? If you took me away for questioning, it would ruin my business. So, did you plagiarize or not? I did plagiarize. But I didn't copy Charlie. It was William. I even gave him $3 million. Based on the current evidence, we still can't confirm that Robin is the killer.
Judging from Robin's expression, he wasn't lying. Robin is a penny pincher. Even if he wanted to kill Charlie, he wouldn't do it in his own shop.
Captain, we found it. William is also an escape room fan. He's also Charlie's only friend in the circle.
Is it possible William stole Charlie's design, blackmailed Robin, and Charlie found out?
I really can't believe it. A guy as socially anxious as Charlie, and a total people pleaser. How could he be murdered?
William, we never actually said that Charlie was murdered. What makes you so sure? That he was murdered, and it wasn't a suicide.
No. Because Charlie told me before that he wanted to try out every escape room in the country. He had no reason to kill himself.
Let me ask you. On the afternoon of September 18th, did you go to Robin's shop?
No, I didn't. I was at home that day.
What makes you so sure?
According to the surveillance footage, you and Charlie went to the escape room together that day, but you didn't go in with him. Instead, you sneaked around and put on a hat, as if you were afraid of being seen.
Tell me, did you kill Charlie?
I didn't! Captain Foster, that smart aleck Robin, he plagiarized my design.
I just finished a lawsuit against him. If he found out I still went to his shop, wouldn't he laugh his head off? That is why I sneaked in. I had no idea Charlie was there that day.
Oh?
You said Charlie stole your designs. So when did you create those designs?
April of this year. Oh, no, the end of March.
But Charlie's designs were created on February 21st of this year. How do you explain that?
Nonsense! Those designs are clearly mine.
Since you said you created these designs, where are your drafts? To be continued.
I threw it away long ago.
Nonsense! I pulled up the blueprints you used in your lawsuit against Robin Lowe. The designs on them were not only copied, but they also shared the exact same date as Charlie's. It's obvious that after Robin's shop opened, you realized his designs and Charlie's blueprints were exactly the same. You made copies of Charlie's blueprints, sued Robin in court, and won $3 million. Did you silence him for the $3 million?
No, Captain Foster. Charlie and I are best friends. Why would I kill him? Back then, Charlie found out Robin's shop designs, and his blueprints were exactly the same. So he went to Robin's shop and made a big scene. So they beat him up and threw him out. I really didn't kill him!
Right now, all clues point to William Summers. Will also has plenty of motive to kill him. He didn't want to give those $3 million back to Charlie, but he refuses to admit it. And we don't have enough evidence. We didn't find Charlie's black backpack in his house either.
Captain Foster, just now, while you were interrogating Will, I checked his chat logs and found out that a month ago, he bought the exact same red dress as the fake bride in the secret room. And the size and measurements matched Charlie perfectly.
Great, now we have solid evidence. That bastard Will, he's not getting away.
But I questioned Will, and he said Charlie asked him to buy it. Plus, his phone has the chat and transfer records.
Without solid evidence, we can't rely on assumptions to work a case. Susan, what's your take?
I just did a detailed autopsy on Charlie. I found that the sleeping pills were taken 3 hours before he entered the haunted house.
You're saying before Charlie went into the haunted house, he was forced to take sleeping pills?
Ray, use your head. If Charlie had been drugged before going in, wouldn't he have called the cops? Would he still go into the haunted house?
I think our investigation has been wrong all along. Charlie might not have been murdered, but committed suicide.
Suicide?
If Charlie just gave Will up, he'd get $3 million. Why would he kill himself?
But what if I told you he was severely depressed? I found these in Charlie's home. Some pills. I was too busy earlier to run tests on them, but just now, I found out they're antidepressants.
If he was gonna kill himself, why would he hide his bag? We still haven't found that bag.
Generally speaking, it's hard to stage a murder as a suicide, but a suicide is very easy to stage as a murder.
I get it. I think we should check out the escape room.
Found it!
Congratulations. You've successfully solved my suicide puzzle. The prize is, you get to know the whole truth about my suicide. I just wanted my death to look like a murder. That way, people would pity me, feel sorry for me, instead of calling me a coward. You might not know what escape rooms mean to me. They're the most important thing in my life, my anchor, the only joy I had left. But this shop stole my work. He beat me up and threw me out. I went to William Summers then. I wanted him to stand with me, to help me get justice, but I never expected William Summers, my best friend, and my only friend, had already betrayed me. By the way, the other letter is from my father. Please, make sure he gets it. If he refuses to read it, then burn it for me. Officers.
Mr. Rivers, this is a letter from Charlie.
Dad, by the time you read this letter, I'll be gone. Don't be sad, or whatever you want. I don't know if when you see this piece of paper, you'll think of my childhood. Back then, you always accompanied me to do all kinds of small experiments and told me all kinds of interesting knowledge. It was also at that time that I fell in love with deciphering, and I liked the feeling of exploring the unknown. But as I grew up, your expectations of me became greater and greater. I needed to work very, very hard to meet your requirements.
All you do is play all day. You never focus on your studies.
Later on, I finally found my own passion. You might think I was wasting my life, but when I played escape rooms, I was truly happy. It took me back to my childhood, back when we used to solve problems together. I loved the thrill of finding the answers. Mom and Dad, you don't have to miss me. Just forget about me. Please scatter my ashes into the sea. I hope the waves can take me far, far away. I want to see more of the unknown world.
The victim has 4 stab wounds. The murder weapon is likely the knife in her chest. Initial assessment points to excessive blood loss. For the exact cause, we'll have to wait for the autopsy.
The killer probably came in through the window. Did your principal have any enemies? Or anyone she didn't get along with?
Principal Foster was always so kind. She dedicated her whole life to these children. A year ago, she was even named a model citizen. Why would anyone want to kill her?
Could someone have used last night's power outage to break in and steal?
I don't think so.
If it wasn't personal, then it was likely a robbery.
If it was a robbery, there'd be signs of a struggle, but there aren't any. Besides, if she was murdered, Grace's face should look terrified. But she died smiling.
Died with a smile. That's really bizarre.
Captain Foster, do you think there's something wrong with this balloon?
Grace Foster held onto this balloon even in death. Don't you find that strange? Susan, take this balloon back too and get it tested.
Miss Monroe, bad news! Tommy is missing!
Who's Tommy?
Tommy is one of our kids at Sunrise Home.
Ray, Summer, take a team to look for him.
Got it.
Did you find anything?
The victim had been staring at this cabinet all along.
Another victim.
He's still breathing. There are no wounds on him. This blood isn't his.
Ms. Monroe, the wound on your leg. How did you get it?
I accidentally fell last night and got it. Captain Foster, I won't hold up your investigation. Tommy is in shock. I need to rush him to the psychologist, Dr. Taylor.
Look at the victim's wounds. They all go from bottom to top. Logically speaking, the wounds should go from top to bottom. It doesn't make sense.
You mean the killer who stabbed Grace was even shorter than Grace? Sitting in her office chair?
I think the killer is Tommy.
Susan's hypothesis, I'm sure you all know by now. But Grace Foster's office windowsill is nearly 5 feet off the ground. With Tommy's height, he couldn't possibly reach it. Those climb marks.
Maybe the footprints on the windowsill and the case itself are completely unrelated. According to our inspection, in Grace Foster's office, nothing was missing. Therefore, robbery-homicide can be ruled out for now.
Based on my tests, the gas in the balloon is nitrous oxide.
What is nitrous oxide?
Nitrous oxide is laughing gas. Grace Foster was smiling, likely from inhaling the gas, losing facial control.
What about the murder weapon?
The weapon is a fruit knife. It has Grace Foster's and Tommy's fingerprints. I'm guessing Grace Foster left it on the desk to cut fruit.
Captain Foster, the prints in the mud and on the windowsill, the results are back. Men's size 9. In all of Sunrise Home, only Leo wears a size 9.
Leo. Things are getting interesting. Uncle Leo, we'd like to pull up last night's footage.
Captain Foster, there's no footage from yesterday. We had a power outage last night. It didn't come back until this morning.
Then during your patrol last night, did you notice anything unusual?
I've been on duty these past few days. Haven't left this room at all. But I promise you, no one came through the main gate.
Uncle Leo, are those your shoes?
Yeah, they're mine. It's been a busy shift. Haven't had time to tidy up.
Uncle Leo, we'll need to take these shoes back to run a print match.
Captain, I gotta get to work. Go ahead and take them.
Bag these shoes.
The shoe prints match the footprints.
You suspect Leo? The prints and these shoes definitely match. But think back a bit. Every footprint in the mud, they were all the exact same depth. Someone with a limp would leave prints that are uneven in depth. These footprints here look more like they were left by someone able-bodied, walking perfectly steady.
So you're saying someone took Leo's shoes and wore them during the crime to frame him?
I think I already know who framed Leo. Talk. Why did you kill Grace?
Captain Foster. Principal Foster and I had no beef. Why would I kill her?
Before bringing you here, I already sent someone to the home to investigate. Ms. Hughes said, you often complained to her about Grace. You said she made empty promises. You got paid peanuts, not even enough to live on. You also said if you were the principal, you would definitely give everyone a raise.
Captain Foster, that was just me venting. You wouldn't use that as evidence, right?
Of course not. After Grace died, you became acting principal. I figure that gives you a motive. These shoes are the evidence. The footprints in the mud and on the wall both came from these shoes. And on these shoes, we found your fingerprints. What's your excuse now?
Impossible! These shoes, I threw them away! How did you get them?
So you admit it. That night, the one who climbed into Grace's office was you, right?
I don't know anything. Those shoes. When Leo left them out to dry, I helped him bring them in. Of course my prints are on them.
You're still making excuses. Then what about the wound on your leg? Janet, come clean and we'll go easy. Resist and it'll be worse. You still have a chance if you confess now.
When did you find Janet's blood on the wall?
I was bluffing. But luckily, she confessed to everything.
So Janet's the killer.
She asked Grace for money. Grace refused. So she got the idea to steal it instead.
I searched all over Grace's office. There wasn't a single cent in there.
No, Grace had money. She had a lot of it. Janet said Grace was a total hypocrite, acting all righteous while secretly pocketing the money companies donated to the kids at Sunrise Home.
Based on our investigation, the woman across from Grace is the GM of Rivera Group. She's also a shareholder of the kindergarten.
It really is her.
You know her?
She is the mother who abandoned me. After all these years, I thought I had moved on.
Why are you Niels here to see me? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? That child, Susan, whether she lives or dies, has nothing to do with me. I'm telling you. I am not going to see her. She's the nightmare of my life. I just can't accept having an idiot for a child.
Forget it. It's all in the past now. I don't hate her anymore. It's just that seeing her brings back old memories. Let's get back to the case. Actually, I didn't plan to kill Grace Foster. I just wanted to use laughing gas to control her, ruin her reputation, become the new principal, take her place, and work with Jessica Rivers. But I never expected her to actually die.
We now have a clear picture of what happened, but the real killer is still at large. Ray, go and arrest Janet's boyfriend, David Stark. Whether he's the killer or not, selling laughing gas is a crime. We have zero tolerance for this, and must round them all up.
Yes, sir.
Captain, what about me?
Summer, take a team and investigate Jessica Rivers and Rivera Pharmaceuticals. I don't think that's a lead we can afford to ignore.
Got it.
Susan, come with me to see Leo.
Leo?
Janet already admitted that she threw those shoes away, but those exact shoes are the ones we found right under Leo's bed. Don't you find that strange?
Captain Foster, I knew someone would come for me.
Janet Monroe used your shoes to frame you. You must have known that already.
That night, when I came back from patrol, I saw Ms. Monroe. I don't know what she was doing, but it couldn't be good. So I quietly went to the trash can and picked up the shoes. But the very next day, Principal Foster was dead.
Tommy.
He's the only eyewitness. The blood on him is the best evidence. We have to talk to him. Captain Foster, let me introduce you. This is who Rivera Pharmaceuticals specially hired for Sunrise Home. A psychological interventionist, Dr. Claire Young. She's an expert in childhood autism.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Young.
Hello, Captain Foster. May we speak in private? Hello, Captain Foster. Tommy has been severely traumatized. Normal communication isn't working, so I tried using drawing hypnotherapy on him. These are the results. I hope this helps.
Tommy, is this you?
Yeah.
That's great, Tommy. You're willing to talk. What you drew here looks like a magic wand. Could you show me your magic wand?
Tommy, what are you doing?
Look at my magic wand. Save the teacher.
How did Tommy get a knife?
I checked with Miss Hughes. Inside the counseling room, it's just autistic kids. There are no dangerous items at all. Besides, Ms. Hughes said she just changed Tommy's clothes today. He couldn't have had a knife.
But the case is solved now. Judging by his behavior today, he's most likely the killer. It's just that we don't know why he killed Grace Foster and attacked Dr. Young.
Janet Monroe mentioned Grace Foster was great to Tommy, and Tommy has anemia, so Grace took him to the hospital often. Tommy shouldn't have a reason to kill Grace, right?
No. Tommy had a motive to kill Grace. When I was with Tommy today, I noticed his arm was covered in marks from blood draw needles.
What does that prove?
Janet said Tommy had anemia, so the police took Tommy to get checked out. But Tommy had over 30 needle marks on one arm alone. And as far as I know, Tommy doesn't have anemia at all.
Janet lied to us.
I don't think Janet Monroe is lying to us. Grace Foster fooled everyone. I've been thinking about something. Jessica Rivers from Rivera Pharmaceuticals. If she wanted to donate to the orphanage, why not just transfer the funds? Instead, she took 2 suitcases of cash to Grace Foster. Don't you guys find that strange?
I looked into Rivera. Their latest drug research focuses on autism. But if they want to test this kind of drug, they need plenty of test subjects. And the autistic kids at the orphanage are the perfect subjects.
That's completely outrageous!
What is it?
We actually missed a point. Grace Foster took Tommy to Rivera Pharmaceuticals for experiments, but Tommy wouldn't think she was hurting him. No way! Look at this. These candies Tommy drew. He might think the medical staff were giving him candy instead of pills.
Susan, you're using just one drawing to guess Tommy's motive. Isn't that a bit of a stretch?
I understand autistic children better than you do. I was going in the wrong direction before. I thought this red mushroom was the killer. Think about it. What does this red mushroom actually look like?
A balloon filled with something.
Exactly. People who inhale things can act crazy. In an autistic child's eyes, it looked like that balloon was hurting Grace Foster. But killing and saving, he couldn't have confused the two, right? What if I told you Tommy was hypnotized?
Hypnotic induction. That's way too far-fetched.
Autistic children aren't immune to hypnosis. They are just sensitive to specific symbols. By using certain emotional symbols, they can be hypnotized. I used to be scared of thunder. My sister told me my teddy bear was a lightning guard. She'd make me hug it whenever it thundered. Eventually, just touching the bear's ears would automatically calm me down. This is the most basic emotional suggestion. Why? Why do they all treat me like a monster and no one wants to be around me? Why? Susan, you're a genius. And geniuses are meant to be different. Embrace life fully. And go do the things you love to do. So earlier today, before Dr. Young was stabbed, Tommy said, "The knife is a magic wand."
Someone suggested to him, the knife is a magic wand.
So now, who is the real killer?
I don't know, but I think Dr. Young is the prime suspect.
But I'm more confused about Dr. Young's motive. Dr. Young is the psychological counselor, hired for Sunrise Home by Rivera Pharmaceuticals. In other words, Dr. Young works for Rivera Group.
Are you saying?
Janet found out that Grace was in touch with the Rivera Group. She was afraid the truth would ruin Sunrise Home, so the best way out was to silence the orphanage.
Jessica Rivers is the CEO of Rivera Pharmaceuticals. She must be involved.
I want to go with you.
Are you really ready to face her? Ms. Rivers, who is this?
This is my son, Charlie. He's already 18. Captain Foster, who is this?
She's our forensic investigator.
I'm Dr. Simon Lane.
I'm wondering, Captain Foster, what brings you here today?
Grace Foster's death. I assume you already know about it, Miss Rivers. We discovered Grace's death is connected to the money you gave her, Miss Rivers.
The reason I gave her that money was for my son, Charlie. He was diagnosed at a young age with a mental disability and autism. I've sought out many doctors, but none could cure him. There are a lot of kids like him there. Every Sunday, I send Charlie to Sunrise Home for 2 days. The money I gave Grace was just for her to help me take good care of Charlie. Is there a problem with that?
She often took Tommy to your company for drug trials. That's a big problem.
Impossible! I already gave her so much money, just to warn her.
Captain Foster, you're bluffing. Captain Foster, if you actually had any proof, I would be in an interrogation room right now. However...
I want to remind you of one thing, Ms. Rivers.
Go ahead.
The truth will always come out. Nothing stays hidden forever. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain Foster. I'll keep that in mind. Take care. I won't see you out. Don't worry, Charlie. Mom will definitely cure you. Susan, did you really think I wouldn't recognize you? Please forgive me. I had no choice back then. I just didn't have the means to afford your treatment. I had to leave you with the Neal family. But looking at you now, you're doing pretty well. You will forgive me, won't you? Susan.
Feeling better, Susan?
I always thought Jessica abandoned me because of my autism. After seeing her today, I realized she just didn't want me at all.
Actually, Charlie is different from you. Charlie is Jessica's child from her second marriage. He has the inheritance rights to Rivera Pharmaceuticals. That's why Jessica values him so much.
Luke, do you think we, people with autism, are monsters?
Susan, why would you think that? Besides a few individuals, this world is still quite beautiful. Look at yourself. You used to be so quiet, and now, haven't you improved a lot? What we can do is bring those people to justice.
Captain, Detective Neil. There you are. We have a situation.
What is wrong?
Jessica Rivers is dead.
In the evening, Charlie wanted some cake. Ms. Rivers asked me to go buy some. When I came back down to help cut it for them, Ms. Rivers was already in a pool of blood. Charlie was just cowering in the corner.
Susan, are you okay?
Time of death is between 7 o'clock and 7:30.
Jessica Rivers was also smiling when she died. Could it be she inhaled something too?
Her facial expression isn't stiff. It's not from drugs. I'm guessing she was afraid of scaring Charlie, so she forced a smile. For the exact cause, we'll need to do an autopsy. The victim's cause of death is severe blood loss. She only had one wound on her head. It was likely caused by the broken vase. We didn't find any other wounds on her. Based on my examination, the massive bleeding caused Jessica Rivers to lose her mobility.
Here is the surveillance footage I found at Jessica Rivers' home. Right now, we can confirm Susan's deduction. At around 7:02, Jessica Rivers helped Charlie pick up a toy. She accidentally stepped on the glass marble Charlie dropped and fell onto the vase. Because Jessica Rivers' head was severely injured, she couldn't get up for quite a while. And Charlie, as a person with autism, wasn't fully mature mentally. He had no idea what to do. This resulted in Jessica Rivers missing the optimal time for rescue.
Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. Closer. Charlie, he's smiling. As far as I know, even though Charlie is 18, his mental age is stuck at 6 or 7. Plus, he has autism. Seeing a scene like that, he wouldn't make that face.
Susan, are you overthinking it?
This is from the trash can at Charlie's. It's a drawing I found. After comparing it, these are Charlie's notes.
Why is it so bloody?
Drawings are the best way to show a person's inner thoughts. My sister, Dr. Sylvia Neal, is a very good psychologist. I showed her this drawing and she said, Charlie has a sociopathic personality. Sociopathic personality? Yes.
It's all just speculation. Even if Charlie really left her to die, there's nothing we can do. Jessica Rivers' death can only be an accident.
Now that Jessica Rivers is dead, the only one left is Dr. Claire Young. As a psychological counselor, she can even hypnotize people. The chances of her being the killer have gone way up.
We missed one more person.
Who?
The acting director of Sunrise Home, Tina Hughes.
Tina Hughes?
I looked into her. Her younger brother was also autistic, but when she was 10 years old, because of her mistake, he died in an accident. After that, she majored in special ed. After graduating, she resonated with Grace Foster and chose to follow her. She shouldn't have a motive for murder, right?
No, she has the perfect motive.
Susan, are you kidding? At Sunrise Home, she's really nice, with a great reputation. And with Grace Foster and Jessica Rivers, she's on great terms.
Her beliefs shattered. What if her beliefs shattered? If Tina found out about Grace and Jessica's deal, using those kids for drug trials, in that situation, What would she think?
Tina has always seen Grace as her idol, even her emotional anchor. But when she realized the one she trusted most was actually a monster, I'm afraid she might resort to extreme measures.
That day in the psychological intervention room, when Tommy took out that knife and stabbed Dr. Young. That knife, besides being given by Dr. Young, it could also have been from Tina.
Susan is right. Set it up. Summon Tina now.
Okay.
Wait,
What's wrong?
no need to summon her. Arrest her directly.
Susan, that's against protocol.
I have evidence. This knife, the one Tommy used to stab Dr. Young, I found that aside from Tommy's prints, there's also a partial print from Tina. It's confirmed. As long as they leave a trace, they can't escape modern tech. Instead of finding the suspect, why arrest me?
Whether you're a suspect or not, you know it deep down. Miss Hughes, did you tell Tommy and Charlie the fruit knife is a magic wand, and stabbing it into the body could bring the dead back to life?
You must be joking.
You gave this knife to Tommy, right?
Why would I give a knife to Tommy?
But evidence doesn't lie. On this fruit knife, we found half a fingerprint. After restoring it with tech, we confirmed the fingerprint belongs to you.
I don't know anything.
Tina, denying it is useless. Even without the fingerprint, we just need to find a good hypnotherapist to hypnotize Tommy once, and the truth will come out.
Don't torture the child! I confess. I'm guilty. I killed her.
Be clear. Did you kill her? Or did you hypnotize Tommy into doing it?
It was me. I hypnotized Tommy. But using a child to kill, I just couldn't do it. I did it myself in the end.
Why did you kill Grace?
Because Grace was a monster! Why did she have to use kids for experiments? Why?
You could have taken legal action.
Who says I didn't? I wrote multiple reports. But Rivera Corp is too powerful. Every report I made fell on deaf ears. Do you know Tommy? In just 1 week, had his blood drawn 12 times. He's just a child. You're saying I shouldn't have killed her? Was I wrong to kill her? Was I?
Your intentions might have been good, but your approach was wrong.
I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong.
Yes, you are. Tommy is just a kid. He has autism. Yet you made him watch the person he loves most die in front of him. How is he supposed to live with himself now?
Stop talking. Stop it.
Autistic kids are flesh and blood. They have feelings too. As a teacher, you failed to set a good example. With your actions, you don't even deserve to be a teacher.
No, I love them.
You joined Sunrise Home just to make up for the guilt you feel about your brother. Your intentions were never pure to begin with.
I refilled your water. This case is almost over. You can get a good rest for a while.
The case isn't over yet. Did you forget about Charlie?
Charlie, can you tell us why you just watched her die?
Is that why you came here today? Does it matter?
You can speak normally. You're not autistic?
Of course not. When I was little, I had a speech impediment. Those useless therapists said I was mentally impaired and called me autistic. But that was just fine. I never liked the outside world anyway, so I just pretended to be autistic. I have to admit, it's a really handy disguise. Right. Do you think Jessica Rivers loved you?
Of course she didn't. She wouldn't have abandoned me otherwise.
No, she loved you. She loved you way more than me.
What are you talking about?
When I was little, she would always hold your photo and smile at it. She never smiled at me. In her heart, I was never as important as you.
Impossible. If she loved me, why did she abandon me?
That's because she was poor. She couldn't afford your treatment. She married my dad. And then after he died, she took over Rivera Group. She researched that drug for you.
not me. Tommy said his mom... But my mom loved you. I couldn't let that happen. Absolutely not.
Twisted, selfish, volatile. You really are a sociopath.
So what? Let's go. Susan, I'm smarter than you. Now you don't have a mom.
Shut up!
Aunt May, that idea you gave me was absolutely brilliant.
Charlie. Oh, Susan, you better not let me down. I need you to prove that my expertise in psychology far surpasses my dad's, that old fool.
It's not real.
Susan, you haven't eaten all day. Have a little bit.
Luke, my mind is such a mess. I can't tell anymore what's real and what's fake. Tina clearly loved children so much, but she treated them as tools for her atonement. Jessica clearly didn't love me, but everything she did was all for me.
Susan, you know what? Your mother, Jessica, had a really hard life. I looked into her past. She was born out of wedlock. Her parents never loved her growing up. She had a tragic childhood. But ever since she had you, she decided that no matter what, she would give the absolute best to you.
Renee, forgive Mom for leaving you. I saw you today. You thought I wouldn't recognize you. You hid your name on purpose. I understand why you didn't want to acknowledge me. I wasn't really ready for it either. All these years, I've owed you too much. Seeing you doing so well puts my mind at ease. Renee, you must understand Mom, right?
Susan, you now have normal human emotions. If your mom could see you, her spirit in heaven would be so happy.
Captain Foster, thank you.
We're colleagues, and we're good friends, too.
Captain Foster, did you see the last sentence my mom wrote? Mom said, "Life scenery is long and beautiful." She doesn't regret marrying my dad or giving birth to me. She said emotions are a beautiful thing, and if I get the chance, I should experience them. She told me, "You're a very good person, and if I ever get married, I should definitely choose you." Captain Foster, let's get married.
What?
Susan, glad to see you're back on your feet. Welcome back to the team.
Thanks, I'm fine now.
Of course Susan's fine. I heard she even asked Captain Foster to marry her.
Really? So did the captain say yes?
Of course he did. But Susan said she was just joking. Captain Foster was so mad.
Captain Foster, when did you...
Oh, shut up. How many times have you asked Summer out? You think I don't know? Mind your own business.
Oh, Captain Foster. All this is so wonderful.
Officers, I called you. I suspect that my brother Ray's family abused my mom and used carbon monoxide to murder her. Why do you say that?
When I was young, I was a barefoot doctor and knew some medicine. After death, blood circulation stops and the face turns pale. But my mom's face is rosy and she vomited, especially with a brazier in the room. This is clearly carbon monoxide poisoning.
I just pressed on the victim's skin. It definitely shows signs of carbon monoxide poisoning.
Frank, how could you suspect me? Mom's been paralyzed for 2 years, and I took care of her. If I wanted her dead, would she have lasted 2 years?
Then tell me, the brazier in Mom's room, what's that about?
How should I know? Maybe she wanted to warm herself.
Mom was paralyzed. How could she do it herself? You bastard.
Enough!
Susan, go ahead.
I just examined the victim's mouth, and I found a sticky, oily substance. What did you feed her? That's...
What is it?
That's farewell oil. It's a local custom. When the elderly are dying, we feed them this, so they can go in peace.
Isn't that deathbed oil? They struggle to breathe before death. A mouthful of oil blocks the airway, and they die instantly. So, how did you know your mom wasn't dead?
Officer, I really didn't kill my mom. Right before she died, she kept making a gurgling sound. I thought she was dying. It's always like this, so I quickly fed her some oil.
That's just superstition.
But my mom was really dying! Bullshit!
Mom was perfectly healthy. She was begging to see her great-grandson.
If you hadn't killed Mom, she definitely would have made it until we got back.
That's easy for you to say. You dumped Mom on me for the last 2 years. Do you have any idea what I've been through?
Stop arguing! Grandma's already gone. Can't you just be quiet?
Ray, just look. Your daughter cares more than you do. You claimed you were taking care of Mom, but it was always your daughter keeping her company. Anyway, I think you are the one who killed Mom.
Frank.
Now you're playing the good guy.
The perfect son! I think you are the most shameless one here!
You guys?
Officer, what are you doing?
Collecting fingerprints. Weren't you suspecting that your mom was murdered?
My mom died of carbon monoxide poisoning. That is obvious. The killer is Ray. Are you cops really this useless?
We rely on evidence. Now, we need to take your mom back for an autopsy.
What? No way!
Why not?
I said no, and that is final!
What about you?
If you are taking my mom's body, I also refuse.
These people are so superstitious. They think cutting open a body will ruin their family's feng shui. It really pisses me off.
An autopsy requires the family's consent. If they refuse, our hands are tied. But I feel like...
Like what?
Frank and Ray Lane don't care how their mother died. Based on Frank's words, we can infer he just wanted to set Ray up. The relationship between the two brothers isn't good.
Looks like we need to go back and get the fingerprints from the brazier.
No need. That fingerprint isn't from an adult. The only one in the Lane family who fits this is just one person. Grace Lane. Mr. Policeman, are you here to arrest me? It's my fault Grandma died. So your grandma really was... Why did you light the brazier? Last night, Grandma said she was cold. I told my dad, but he told me to ignore it. Because Uncle Frank didn't pay for her care this month. But Grandma was really cold. So I lit the charcoal in the brazier. I know I opened the window. Grandma, how could Grandma still... You didn't kill your grandma. Can you tell us exactly what happened that day?
Captain Foster, Susan, at the hospital. Another person just died.
What's going on?
The deceased's name is Walter Warren. In his 70s and bedridden, he was perfectly fine yesterday. He sweated a lot last night and then passed away. Right now, we have no way to investigate the cause of death. His family is refusing an autopsy.
You're saying this victim was also paralyzed? And the family also refuses an autopsy?
The patient's family is being really difficult. Because of this, Summer actually got hit by them.
Captain Foster.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. The family was just a bit worked up.
During my investigation, I found out the victim's doctor is Dr. Emily Stark.
Dr. Emily Stark.
The families won't allow an autopsy, and both of these victims' attending doctor was her. It seems we need to have a talk with this Dr. Stark.
Dr. Emily Stark, your patient, Walter Warren, at 3 a.m. yesterday, suddenly broke into a sweat and died mysteriously. And you were the doctor on duty last night. Tell me, where were you? Last night,
I wasn't feeling well, so I switched shifts with Dr. Warren and went home.
who can vouch for you?
I live alone. Nobody can prove it.
This is the prescription you wrote for Walter Warren, right?
Yes, I wrote it. Is there a problem?
As far as I know, Walter Warren didn't have diabetes. Why did you prescribe insulin for him? Walter Warren's symptoms before death match those of an insulin injection. How do you explain that?
Impossible. I didn't prescribe insulin to Walter Warren. No, this isn't my handwriting.
Take this and compare it. See if it matches her handwriting.
Yes, sir.
Officer, I am completely innocent.
Last night, are you sure you were home?
Officer, I was definitely home. If you say that, you need to show some proof.
Who says we don't have proof? Last night, did you go to Frank's house?
I didn't.
But Grace said she saw you. She called you.
Dr. Stark, how do you explain that? I used the number by Grandma's bed, Dr. Emily Stark's contact info, and gave her a call. At 1 a.m., the doctor came over. She said Grandma was fine and already asleep. Then she left. Are you still going to deny it, Dr. Stark?
That's nonsense. I never got any call, and I never went to Grace's house. Why are you framing an innocent person?
Guess you won't confess until you're cornered. I've already called Grace in. If she identifies you, you won't get away with this. Come in. Gracie, take a good look. Is she the one who came to your house that night, Dr. Emily Stark?
No, it's not her. Dr. Stark's phone at Grace's was swapped, and since Grace never saw Dr. Stark, we got the wrong person.
Another serial murder case. The killer specifically targets bedridden elderly people. What is the motive?
Captain Foster, the comparison results are in. The handwriting for the insulin definitely isn't Dr. Stark's. Someone just forged her handwriting.
Captain Foster, the phone number you asked me to check, I looked into it. It's out of service.
Dr. Stark is the hospital's attending physician. Anyone with access to the prescriptions. And Walter Warren must also work at the hospital.
Summer, go look into the doctor who covered Dr. Stark's shift last night. See what you can find.
That doctor is Dr. Michael Keats. He's a chief at this hospital. His relationship with Dr. Stark is quite good.
Let's go find Dr. Keats.
Come in. Summer, you're here. And who are they?
These are my colleagues, Luke Foster and Susan Neal. They have a few questions they'd like to ask you. I'll let you guys talk. I'll wait outside.
Hello. Please have a seat.
Chief Keats, I want to ask. At your hospital, the prescriptions doctor's right. Don't you need to double-check them?
They definitely need to be checked. Once checked, they go to the nurses to prep the meds.
So that means your nurses also have access to the prescriptions.
I remember yesterday, the nurse prepping meds was Renee Keats. You can ask her if you have any questions.
Thank you, Chief Keats.
All right, take care.
Susan, what do you think?
I think Dr. Keats is hiding something.
Hiding something?
I suspected before he swapped Dr. Stark's prescription, but now I think it's unlikely. Once Dr. Stark writes the prescription, she only deals with the nurses. Barring any special cases, Dr. Keats wouldn't have access to it. Moreover, after a careful comparison, that handwriting belonged to a woman.
So if it's not Dr. Keats, then it must be a nurse.
Plus, Dr. Keats has no motive. I read about a case in a book once. A nurse killed 300 patients in a year. Her motive was quite interesting. Just to free up hospital beds.
Free up hospital beds?
Psychologically speaking, it actually makes sense. Doctors don't see patients much. Nurses handle most of the daily care. Patients neglected by family, or those tormented by chronic illness, can cause a nurse's mind to take a dark turn.
This killer seems to only target bedridden elderly patients. And what exactly is Dr. Keats hiding?
We checked the footage. Last night there were 2 nurses on duty. But he only mentioned one. Don't you find that strange?
Are you saying he might know something?
Captain Foster? Susan, are you done?
Summer, do you know Dr. Keats?
No, I don't know him.
You're lying.
Okay, Susan. Your psychology skills are getting better and better. That's right. I know Dr. Michael Keats. He's my biological father.
Then why did you say...
He's a good doctor, but not a good father. He cheated. He messed around, leaving my mother and me behind. I hate him. I don't want anyone to know about our relationship.
Well, it is his loss. Losing such a great daughter.
He wouldn't see it that way. My grades were always bad growing up. He thought my mom's inferior genes ruined his superior ones. His kid should be a genius.
By the way, Summer, there's one more thing I need you to do. Could you look up the roster of nurses on duty last night?
Captain Foster, I already did. Last night there were 2 nurses on duty. One is Renee Keats, and the other one is Lynn Taylor.
What's wrong?
Renee is my half-sister, and Lynn Taylor seems to be Dr. Keats's mistress.
Lynn is his mistress. Then Dr. Keats covering for her. Makes perfect sense.
Where is she now?
Missing.
What?
The records show, after Walter Warren died this morning, Lynn Taylor got into a taxi and left in a hurry. I suspect she fled the scene.
The taxi's information, I've already looked into it. The driver said she got off at the reservoir, like she was waiting for someone.
At this hour, who could she be waiting for?
Dr. Keats!
We found Lynn.
Where is she?
She's dead.
Dead? How did she die?
She drowned in the reservoir. I found Lynn's suicide note. She confessed to everything in it, said she did it all. She felt those bedridden seniors were suffering too much. One little mistake, and their families would yell at her in the hospital. She caught a lot of flack for it. So deep down, she believed these paralyzed seniors were better off dead.
Case closed.
Wait, I need to do an autopsy.
Is that really necessary? Lynn already confessed. The case is closed.
Don't you think this is all a little too convenient? We just found her, and now she is dead. Isn't that strange?
What's wrong with things going smoothly? I haven't had a break-in forever.
Susan, what did you find?
No obvious signs of trauma on her body. Her airways are blocked with silt. It matches the symptoms you mentioned. But
what?
it seems she struggled.
So what? Maybe Lynn jumped in the water and changed her mind.
Still thinking about Lynn Taylor's death?
I am thinking about Chief Keats. He couldn't have not known that we couldn't track down Lynn. But he hid it on purpose. I think he's intentionally misleading us.
No way. Lynn Taylor was Chief Keats's mistress. Isn't it normal for him to protect her?
But what if someone was more important than her?
You mean Chief Keats's other daughter?
Renee Keats.
That still doesn't add up. Lynn Taylor already confessed, and I had someone compare the handwriting. She definitely wrote that suicide note.
No, that is not right.
Susan, why did you ask me to bring Gracie here?
Gracie, take a look. Is this the person who went to your house that day? The fake Dr. Snark?
That nurse was wearing a mask and a cap. I couldn't really tell. Oh, I remember now. That nurse seemed to be nearsighted. She had small eyes and kept squinting at people.
This one?
Yes, that's her.
It's Renee, Captain Foster. We can bring her in.
Bring her in? Hold on. Renee is Summer's half-sister.
If we arrest Renee, How will Summer take it?
It doesn't matter if she's my sister. If she committed a crime, she has to pay.
Renee, tell us everything you know.
What did I do? Do you have any proof?
Grace already confessed. Why are you still denying it?
What's the point of just having Grace's word?
Who said it's just Grace? I talked to Ray Lane. He said you were the only medical professional other than Dr. Stark who visited them. Right. You went there under the pretext of checking on the patients. Only you could have quietly swapped out Dr. Stark's phone number. And only you had access to her prescription list.
Where's your proof?
Of course I have proof. I checked all the surveillance footage on the 7th floor and found that Lynn Taylor never touched the prescription list. On this list, there are only your fingerprints and Dr. Stark's.
You!
Confess now. Why did you kill those 2 bedridden elders?
You have no right to question me. Bring Summer in here.
She's family. She needs to recuse herself.
Captain Foster.
Let me do it. She won't talk otherwise.
All right.
I'm here. You can start talking now. Summer, do you know what I hate most about you? Your high and mighty attitude really makes me sick. Sick! Do you have any idea? I never wanted to be a nurse.
If you didn't want to be a nurse, shouldn't you hate Michael Keats more? Why would you kill a defenseless old man?
What do you know?
Ever since I became a nurse, all I've endured is all kinds of pressure from the families.
Did Chief Keats know?
Of course he did. This wasn't my first time doing it.
You animal! Are you even human?
I stopped being human a long time ago. Do you know why Michael Keats knows all this, but still protects me? Why?
Because he's afraid of losing face.
My dear sister, I'm so jealous of you.
Why do you get to be free while I have to suffer every day?
What about Lynn Taylor?
Lynn Taylor had just graduated, and to become a permanent employee, she climbed into Chief Keats's bed. Ever since Dr. Stark was taken away by you guys, Chief Keats sensed danger. He used her as my scapegoat, told Lynn to wait for him at the reservoir, and then pushed her in. Captain Foster, I'll leave you with this. When you fall into despair, you will start to believe.
When Lynn died, Chief Keats was at home the whole time.
But whether Chief Keats killed Lynn or not, the fact is he covered for Renee. He still broke the law.
Let's arrest Chief Keats first. Chief Keats, Renee has already confessed. Do you have anything to say?
I knew this day would come. Summer. I finally realize now that it was my fault all along.
What's the use of saying this now? Renee was right. You are the culprit behind all this.
Summer.
Did you kill Lynn Taylor?
I just wanted to use Lynn as a scapegoat for Renee. I gave her $5 million and told her to leave the country. I also lied to her, saying I'd go find her, but I really didn't expect her to die. Actually, I feel like Renee is not just psychologically twisted. It seems she has her own agenda. I've seen her. Take these drugs and test them on paralyzed elderly people. Every single paralyzed elder who tried this drug, without exception, was killed by Renee.
Test drugs? I ran a test on the drug from Chief Keats. It's not poison, but a synthetic compound. The composition is complex.
What does this drug do?
It contains nerve growth factor. Its purpose is to promote brain development. I suspect it's a drug for brain injury repair. Renee used those paralyzed elderly patients for experiments.
I questioned Chief Keats. He said this drug was stolen from Renee. We searched Renee's place and found nothing like it. It doesn't make sense. Besides, Lynn Taylor's death is still a mystery. If it wasn't Chief Keats helping her, then there must be someone else behind her. I suspect she's backed by a massive organization.
Summer, what are you thinking about? I'm thinking, could this drug be related to Chief Keats? Because Chief Keats is the chief of this hospital, and Renee is just a nurse. If there's a powerful organization behind this, they'd contact Chief Keats, not Renee. I suspect Chief Keats is trying to confuse us. Although Chief Keats has no motive, it's not impossible that he orchestrated Lynn Taylor's murder. Actually, there's one more thing. Renee already confessed that she killed 10 bedridden elderly patients. Adding one more charge for researching drugs wouldn't mean much to her. She might not know anything at all.
Susan, why aren't you leaving?
Wait, Renee's place. Was it searched by Summer? Yeah.
Very interesting. Renee told us a massive lie.
As far as I know, Renee isn't a neat freak. Besides, a nurse's job is already exhausting. Facing patients all day. She swears like a sailor. She'd have no time for makeup. But the day we caught her at the hospital, her makeup was flawless, and her place is so spotless. This proves she isn't as twisted as we thought. This is totally different from how she acted in the interrogation room.
Unless she's faking it. She's trying to hide her true intentions.
Rachel White.
I really did underestimate this girl. After such a huge blow, she still got her confidence back. It seems back then, the drug my teacher developed works a whole lot better than the one I'm making now. Things are getting really interesting.
Renee got arrested. So what about us? Are we still doing this?
The drug research has made progress. How could we just give up now? Once the drug succeeds, your Rivera group can become the top pharma company. And I can join the ranks of top psychologists, surpassing my father, that old bastard.
Then what about the next test subject?
Don't worry, I have it all planned out. The society won't allow us to stop now.
I never thought Renee and Rachel knew each other.
Renee's mother, after marrying Michael, found out he was having affairs. Renee's mom ran out in anger, got into a car crash, and suffered severe brain damage. Actually, Renee gave us the answer from the start. It is just that we were so focused on Michael that we overlooked this.
So you're saying Renee used those paralyzed seniors for her drug experiments? To save her mom?
Other than that, I can't think of any other reason. Renee and Rachel were college roommates. Rachel is a master manipulator. Back then, she used Henry to commit the crime. Now, she must be using Renee to achieve her ulterior motives.
Rachel is despicable.
Actually, I suspect Lynn's case is also tied to Rachel. We just don't have proof. Interrogating her now would be a waste of time, and it would just tip her off.
Looks like our breakthrough lies with Renee. Once she talks, everything will make sense.
Look, Captain Foster, bad news. 10 minutes ago, Renee started foaming at the mouth and convulsing. We rushed her to the hospital.
What's her status now?
The hospital just called. They said Renee might have ingested some sort of highly toxic neurotoxin. They couldn't save her. She's dead.
What?
Based on my tests on Renee, she ingested a tetramine solution. And on her collar, we also detected the same solution.
Surveillance also shows that no one else came into contact with Renee.
Renee's death is highly suspicious. Just when we were making sense of things and had a major breakthrough, She committed suicide. Isn't that too much of a coincidence?
Summer, can you tell us why Renee killed herself?
Renee told me she just wanted to be free. She didn't want to spend her whole life in prison. It's all my fault. If I had just talked to her sooner, she'd be okay. I let her down.
Let me take you home.
Susan, what are you thinking about?
I was thinking, would you ever marry me?
Why are you still thinking about that?
After joining the Special Crimes Unit, I've witnessed too many lives fade away. I've grown up a lot. Mom always said to experience everything life has to offer. Besides my sister, you're the person I know best. So, Luke, can we try being together?
What's going on?
This morning, someone outside the hospital found a baby under 2. He was covered in blood. A passerby brought him to the hospital.
After the hospital's examination, they found the baby has a flat nasal bridge and wide-set eyes. His height is also different from normal babies. He should have Down
syndrome.
Down syndrome can be screened out during prenatal checkups. Why would anyone still give birth to him?
I heard the hospital's exam on the baby found no obvious trauma, but his skull was cut open.
Susan, you take the baby's body back for an autopsy first. Ray, Summer, and I will gather the details and review the case further. I checked out the spot where the passerby found the baby's body. On the ground, we found, written in the baby's blood, this symbol. I asked a lot of experts, but none of them know what it means.
I checked all the security cameras on this stretch of road, but because traffic was so heavy, I couldn't find any useful clues. Right now, Ray is still looking for witnesses. I'm not sure how that's going.
Susan, how are the autopsy results?
The time of death is around 11 o'clock yesterday. His skull was cut open after death. Lividity is very obvious. So he didn't die from massive blood loss. I dissected his heart. Down syndrome patients usually have heart disease. This means he must have died from a heart attack.
Anything else?
I found out that the victim's left brain was taken.
The left brain was taken. What is the killer trying to do?
An experiment. There is a famous experiment called the split brain procedure. The researchers, to treat epilepsy patients, had the patient's left brain severed. Though their epilepsy was cured, they could no longer control their facial expressions.
I've heard of this experiment. It proved that the left brain controls the right brain. The right brain receives sensory info from the left. Both are indispensable.
The killer's craniotomy and suturing techniques were extremely professional. It should be a surgeon with rich clinical experience. And I also found...
Found what?
Through DNA comparison, I found that the child was the missing child from Ivy Linden's womb.
You mean the mechanical doll case? The first victim, Ivy Linden?
At Ivy Linden's house and Harry Young's place, we never found the child. Later on, we learned it was Rachel White who used Harry for all this. So I believe all of this must be connected to Rachel White as well.
In the Renee Keats case, we've always been certain that behind Renee, Rachel White was pulling the strings. What exactly is Rachel White up to?
I feel like this time it is Rachel White declaring war on us. She is getting impatient.
Captain Foster, I asked around the stores near the crime scene. From their security cameras, I found a suspicious vehicle. After investigating, this car belongs to the hospital's vice president, Dr. Victor Grant. Captain Foster, please. Captain Foster, after getting off work last night, I just went straight home. I didn't go out at all.
Do you have proof?
Look here, miss.
What are you implying? Are you suspecting me?
You're lying. Then can you explain why your car was at the crime scene? We already questioned your security last night. They said you never returned home. And we've also tested your car. Inside your vehicle, we found the victim's blood. Dr. Grant, are you still lying?
Captain Foster, I really don't know anything. I've never seen that child. How could I possibly hurt that child?
Looks like you're gonna do this the hard way. Guess you'll have to come with us to the interrogation room.
Wait! I have a witness. I was at home, but I was staying at my mistress's house. I parked my car outside her complex. I didn't leave until the next day. I really don't know what happened.
Dr. Grant managed to become vice president. He's definitely a smart man. If he were the killer, he wouldn't have made such an amateur mistake. The M.O. in this case
is identical to Renee's, strikingly similar. It brings to mind one word. Framed. Whether he was framed or not.
Let's go find Dr. Grant's mistress, and we'll find out.
Yeah.
Ms. Lane, last night, was Vice President Grant with you the whole time?
Yes. Vic was with me the whole time. Why are you asking this? This is my private life. You don't need to pry.
Then last night, around 11 o'clock, did Vice President Grant go out?
I'm pregnant. How could he dare to leave? Also, I need to rest. If you guys have nothing else, please leave immediately. Ruby, see them out.
Please go.
Let me.
That's enough.
Summer, tonight, I'll give you a surprise.
Okay.
These 2 days, I checked the underground security footage of Ms. Lane's neighborhood. I found that Dr. Grant that night did drive into Ms. Lane's neighborhood, but...
But what?
At 10 o'clock, the neighborhood security footage suddenly cut off, so it didn't capture whether Dr. Grant drove out of the neighborhood.
Another coincidence.
Based on my analysis, there are two possibilities. First, Dr. Grant hid right under our noses, and Ms. Lane covered for him.
Second, Ms. Lane is the killer. I lean toward the second one. I pulled up Samantha Lane's file. She graduated from medical school. After graduating, she joined Dr. Victor Grant's company as a doctor. Later, she became his mistress and quit her job. She's fully capable of committing the crime.
Then, what's her motive?
Don't forget, what we're facing now isn't a single killer, but an organization led by Rachel White.
That's just a guess. Do you have proof?
Susan just said she has blood on her foot. We can just get a warrant and arrest her. Isn't that enough?
But what if the blood doesn't belong to the victim? Wouldn't we just be tipping them off? I think we should put Samantha under surveillance first.
I'm on it.
What about Dr. Grant?
Dr. Grant is definitely involved in this. He's either the mastermind or an accomplice. Have someone watch him too. If he makes a move, arrest him on the spot. You must be tired.
What's wrong?
Another victim has appeared. The victim is Tommy.
What?
Why did you kill Tommy? Do you know? Tommy was my only friend.
Friend? You treated him as a friend. Did he treat you as one? How big is the age gap between you two? Don't you know?
This is my business. It's none of your concern.
It's orders from the organization. Did you really think Grace Foster just took him for a simple blood draw? That stupid woman, Jessica Rivers, had no idea that Grace and I had already made a deal. Tommy was a perfect test subject.
You mean every time Tommy came back with all that
Of course. Now it's finally harvest season. Once we study Tommy's left brain, we'll be one step closer to success.
You're absolute monsters!
At Tommy's crime scene, we also found a symbol. I suspect it's the organization's logo. Susan, what did the autopsy say?
Tommy's time of death was around 3 a.m. His skull was cut open, and his left brain is missing. Furthermore, I found a specific substance in Tommy's blood.
What did you find?
Nerve growth factor. It's likely residue from the same drug used on Renee.
Are you saying Tommy was also a test subject? Did Dr. Victor Grant do it?
The person monitoring him said he didn't leave his house all night yesterday.
Hey, Captain Foster. You told me to watch Dr. Samantha Lane. I was at her apartment complex, but I couldn't find her. I checked the security footage and saw her coming back from the direction of Sunrise Home. It looked like she was holding a black bag.
Ray, keep an eye on her. I suspect that the bag she's holding contains Tommy's left brain. Do not let her get away.
Don't worry, Captain.
Ray! Something happened to Ray.
I heard she even asked Captain Foster to marry her.
Are you serious? Did he say yes?
Of course he did. But Susan said she was just joking. He was so pissed.
How many times have you asked Summer out? You think I didn't know? Mind your own business.
How could you just leave? How could you leave me all by yourself?
It's all my fault. I shouldn't have let him investigate Ms. Lane.
Get up. Get up. Please get up.
Summer, tonight, I have a surprise for you.
Okay. Ray, how could you just leave me all alone? Ray!
I swear I will get justice for him. I'm gonna kill him.
Luke, calm down. Calm down.
How can I calm down? My best friend is dead. He's dead.
Luke! Listen to me. You're the captain. What you need to do is find the truth, not break the rules. Otherwise, who will find the truth for Ray?
Charles Dunn, 52 years old. Truck driver. Drunk driving last night, killing Ray Taylor and Samantha Lane.
I was up all night yesterday.
Sleep deprived and drunk. Good excuse. Tell me, who put you up to this?
Officer, nobody put me up to this. Yesterday was my birthday. I was drinking alone. Then I got an urgent order. I wanted to make some cash, so I...
Bullshit. All right. Then answer me this. After you flipped Ray Taylor's car, why did you speed up and ram into Dr. Samantha Lane's car?
I had too much to drink. In my panic, I hit the gas instead of the brakes.
According to our investigation, you owe over $1 million in gambling debt. Your wife divorced you over it, and your son wants nothing to do with you.
A few days ago, you were diagnosed with rectal cancer. Am I right? What's strange is, we found over $3 million in cash at your wife's house. She has no job, no income. Where did this money come from? According to her, you gave it to her.
Fess up. Who hired you to kill them?
Charles Dunn.
You think if you don't talk, we can't do anything? That $3 million is illegal money. We're going to confiscate it. Besides, your son is taking his SATs soon. If he finds out about this...
No, please. Please don't tell my son. I'll tell you everything. It was a beautiful woman. She gave me $3 million to take out Ray Taylor and Dr. Samantha Lane.
Is this her?
Yes, it is. That's her.
Ms. White, we meet again.
Captain Foster. Actually, I wasn't looking forward to seeing you. Susan! Didn't think after your mom died, you'd be able to stand back up. It's truly unbelievable.
Rachel, are you the mastermind pulling all the strings?
I'm just a pawn. I wouldn't say I'm pulling strings.
It seems our guess was right. There really is a massive organization behind you.
Captain Foster, I'm a law-abiding citizen. Please don't slander me.
Rachel, do you still have no remorse? Don't you know the long arm of the law will eventually catch you?
Fine, I'm guilty. Where's the evidence?
Charles Dunn has confessed. You're the one who ordered him to hit Ray Taylor and Dr. Samantha Lane.
How is that evidence? Just based on his side of the story? If I just grabbed someone off the street right now, and they said you hired a hitman, would you be guilty too? You?
Rachel, Charles Dunn has confessed. You two met in the suburbs a few days ago. And you were in a man's car together. We checked the surveillance footage. It confirmed that the person in the car was indeed you.
I thought you'd grown up a bit, but you're exactly the same as when we first met. Childish.
What we can confirm is Dr. Samantha Lane was definitely working for your organization.
I don't know any Dr. Samantha Lane. And what organization? Captain Foster, if you want to pin a crime on someone, you can always find an excuse.
But why did you want Ray Taylor dead?
Maybe it was just the killer wanting to give you a warning. Captain Foster, without any evidence, you can only hold me for 24 hours. Time is ticking. And you can't just force your theories onto me. Otherwise, I'll have my lawyer sue you.
Rachel! You son of a bitch! Samantha gave everything for your organization. Why did you kill her? Calm down! Did you know she was pregnant? She was pregnant!
Dr. Grant, I brought you here to testify against Rachel, not to cause a scene. If you don't explain everything, Rachel will never face justice.
Rachel and Samantha are both from an organization called The Rose. I was recruited by Samantha.
As far as I know, you only became vice president 2 years ago. So?
Right. That's when I met Samantha. Samantha had also just become a doctor there. As we spent time together, I couldn't help falling in love with her. She was the one who told me I could get the position of vice president. But it would come with a price.
What price?
I had to follow the organization's orders. They made me kill Lynn Taylor.
You killed Lynn Taylor?
I did. If I was found out, my career would be over.
Then why did you kill her?
Because Samantha got pregnant. With my baby. I've never had a child, but Samantha used that to threaten me. If I didn't agree, she would abort the baby.
Then how did you kill her?
Lynn Taylor was a nurse at our hospital. What Dr. Keats never knew was that she wasn't just his wife. She was mine, too. Right after Lynn joined the hospital, I lusted after her. When Keats called her and told her to run away, Lynn actually contacted me first.
So everything Renee Keats did, you knew about it?
Of course I knew.
Victor Grant, how can you live with yourself? As a doctor, for your own selfish gain! You covered up their crimes! Do you have any idea how many innocent lives they took from the elderly and children? Are you worthy of the white coat you wear?
I know. I'm so sorry to those innocent people. But I had no other choice! Once I got on this boat, I couldn't get off. It was her. She was the one who told Ms. Lane that the organization's drugs were at a critical stage. It was also her. She made Miss Lane leave that Down syndrome baby at the hospital entrance. She said, "It was a declaration of war against you!"
But it's her arrogance and overconfidence that brought things to this point.
Vice President Grant, are you done? That story was absolutely fascinating. But I have one question for you. Where's the proof? You can't just use empty words to slander a good person like me.
Rachel White! It was you! I'm gonna kill you!
Summer, get him out of here.
Rachel White! I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna kill you!
What a mad dog.
Damn it. Something happened. Summer, quick, go inside and check.
Got it.
The victim was stabbed in the heart. The killer was quick and clean. No hesitation at all.
Captain Foster, something happened.
Victor died the exact same way as Miss Hood. Both were killed with a single strike, and his skull was cut open. His left brain was removed. He was likely a test subject, too.
Damn it. We're too late again.
The time of death for Victor and Miss Hood was around 3 a.m. At that time, we were interrogating Rachel.
I checked the whole villa. All the cameras were removed. There's not a single piece of useful evidence left. This was premeditated murder.
The killer must have been looking for something.
What is this?
Maybe I should call you sister. You're the only family I have left. By the time you read this letter, I'll probably be dead. I know I might end up like this. It's because I was jealous of Mom's love for you that I went down this path of no return. Mom and the organization behind Rachel were working together.
To our partnership.
Mom thought experimenting on children was too cruel, so she secretly disobeyed the organization's orders, and Rachel had her killed. I suddenly realized that I might also be Rachel's test subject. I wanted to tell you, but it's already too late. Ms. Hood has been bought off, but I won't let Rachel get off easy. I left behind this letter and a recording of Rachel. With this, I believe Rachel won't escape justice. Susan, live on for me. Take a good look at this world.
Charlie was a sociopath. Even though he came to his senses, it was still too late.
With this flash drive, Rachel won't escape justice this time.
Captain Foster, let's head out.
Luke, watch out!
Susan! Summer, are you crazy? Luke.
She's a mole.
What?
Captain Foster, you're really lucky. If it wasn't for Susan, today, both of you would be dead.
Summer? Are you really a mole?
Susan, you figured it out.
I've actually suspected you for a while. I just never thought the person working beside us every day would actually be you. Why would you do this?
I had no choice. The organization raised me. When did you start suspecting me?
Do you remember when we were interrogating Chief Keats? Chief Keats said, Renee was running drug trials, but you weren't surprised at all, as if you already knew.
Actually, I felt that Renee wasn't just twisted. She seemed to have her own agenda. She used these drugs to test on paralyzed seniors. Anyone who tested this drug, without exception, was killed by Renee.
What else?
And when we went to search Renee's place, we found a photo of her and Rachel. But back then, you searched Renee's house first, yet you kept it from us. I guess it was too big for you to sneak out in time.
You're right.
Summer.
What's even stranger is that Renee's house was so neat, yet one drawer was a mess. You were the one who stole her experimental drugs, right?
You guessed right.
Summer, I've always treated you like family. But I never imagined that you were the monster with blood on your hands. How could you do this to Ray? He loved you so much.
Are you saying she got Ray killed too?
When Ray was tailing Ms. Lane about that, only you, me, and Summer knew. Other than Summer tipping off Rachel, I really can't see how else Rachel could have reacted so fast.
I didn't get Ray killed. I just told Rachel that Ray was watching Ms. Lane. I didn't know. I never thought she'd be so ruthless and actually kill Ray. I failed him. I failed him.
What's the point of saying this now? Ray Taylor is already dead.
Dead?
Summer, you don't even deserve to be an officer.
Captain, you're right.
So Charlie and Miss Hood, did you kill them too?
Although Miss Hood was bought by us, if Charlie died, she would become a loophole exposing us.
But I didn't expect that before he died, he still left you clues.
Fate really plays tricks on us.
This isn't fate playing tricks. The net of justice catches all.
You're right, Susan. When we first met, you were just an autistic, awkward little girl. But look at how much you've changed now. You have your own emotions. You are a genius. You are a one-of-a-kind genius.
What exactly are you trying to say?
We did all sorts of experiments, and concluded that patients with autism cannot be completely cured. Even if they seem normal, there are always gaps in logic and emotion. But you, look at you. Not only do you have your own emotions, you're smarter than everyone else. Do you think that's normal?
What do you mean?
You were this drug's very first test subject. Impossible. How did I not know?
Your stepfather, Professor Neal. He developed a groundbreaking drug called NeuroRose.
NeuroRose. A rose represents family, friendship, love, and luck. It was meant to give autistic patients these exact experiences. Was my dad also killed by you?
We wanted to work with him, but he strongly resisted our organization. We had no choice. So when you were 15, we staged his accidental death.
Summer, you're under arrest. Do not resist.
Come with us.
I won't be going back. I've done too much wrong. I let Ray Taylor down too. I suppose I'll go to hell when I die. Captain Foster. I am truly sorry. Susan, you really are a very good person. You've redeemed yourself. And others.
Captain Foster, Susan, the 24 hours are up. You're here to let me out, right?
Rachel, I'm afraid you're not leaving.
What do you mean?
Charlie is dead.
Charlie's dead? Who killed him? It couldn't be me, right? Haven't I been in this room the whole time?
It was Summer. Rachel. At this point, are you still going to deny it?
This is the evidence Charlie left for us. It has an audio recording of your conversation with him. It's enough to prove that you're the mastermind pulling all the strings.
This is a recording of our talk with Summer before she died. You can't talk your way out of this.
Summer really was useless. Couldn't even do a simple thing right and let you catch her red-handed. Luke, Susan, do you really think you've already won?
What do you mean?
Susan, your father died in a house fire, yet your sister came out unscathed. Aren't you curious? Your father was already a top psychologist back then, and your sister is even better. Do you think the head of the Rose Society could actually be your sister? You'd better check your computer first.